Hey guys, what's up? On this video I'm going to show you how much money you need to be paying to your virtual assistants. Don't miss it. Hey everybody, what's up? Hernan Vazquez here. Welcome to another video. This is the third and last video of this outsourcing series. On these videos, I wanted to kind of lay out the foundation so that you can actually start outsourcing some of the tasks that you do every day. And the third question that I get a ton of time is, how much should I be paying my VAs? And it's kind of a tough question, I must admit, because it will depend strongly on the amount of hours and what kind of tasks they are doing. Because when you need highly qualified tasks, and depending on what kind of geo arbitrage you're doing, and by geo arbitrage I mean where are you finding them? You know, there used to be a time where, you know, Tim Ferriss, back in the days of Tim Ferriss 4-Hour Workweek, and I'm telling like it was written like, I don't know, 200 years ago, but that's not the case. It's a super new book. But what I mean is that you can actually go out there and find somebody in India. Now, the truth is that many big companies have been going to India to outsource, and labor in India has been slowly climbing, which is a good thing. But also, you know, another niches have been appearing, like Philippines, for example. Now, Philippines is a great place to find quote-unquote cheap VAs for US or Europe standards, and to find really high quality work. You wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it, you know? And now the truth is that it will depend strictly on what kind of task you need done, because if you need somebody in sales, if you need somebody in maybe, well, not tech support, but yeah, somebody in sales, somebody that needs to know the language, it's better to hire a native US speaker, English speaker, and that usually increases your cost tenfold, which makes a lot of sense. Now, having that said, I have hired people in Philippines, great people, super professional, for anywhere from $4 to $7, maybe $8 an hour. Okay, so anywhere between $4 and $8 an hour. And to have somebody with an MBA degree for $8 an hour, guys, is a joke. Okay. In our terms, it's super inexpensive. And for those, you know, living there, it might be a ton of money, all right? I haven't been to Philippines, I do not know, but I have the impression that it's a ton of money for them. Now, the truth is that when you find a great VA using, for example, something like outsourcing funnel, when you find a great virtual assistant that is performing well, and it's responsible, and it's doing whatever you need done in time and form, you need to keep them. This is important. You need to keep them. You need to reward them. On Semantic Mastery, we have yearly increases. We have, you know, holiday payouts. We have a ton of the good stuff that usually you do not find in other companies or other, you know, in other companies. So the point here is that you need to reward them and pay them what they ask. Pay them what they ask, because, you know, going from $4 to maybe $6 an hour, it doesn't make a ton of difference for your business, but it does make a ton of difference in their lives, okay? So you need to have that in mind. So reward them. Usually, you know, it doesn't have to be necessarily with money. Kind words will work great most of the time. And also what we have been experimenting with, and it has taken, you know, a ton of good results. It has brought a ton of good results and goodwill among our outsourcers, is to, you know, make a gift, like pay them for their high-speed internet connection in case they could get one, you know, or pay them for their health insurance or something like that. So that way you're adding a ton of value to the relationship you have with your VAs. So treat them with respect. People in Philippines are super respectful. There are some other parts in the world, like Latin America, where you can find, you know, cheap labor and super qualified labor. It's probably a bit more expensive than Philippines, but it's totally worth it. And they're super respectful as well. You know, in Argentina, in Colombia, in Chile, in a bunch of these countries, and also over there in Indochina. And, you know, treat them with respect. pay them what they need, and just make them give and treat them well, and they will stay. Because once you get the VA, even if the process is super simple by using something like outsourced skimping, you need to pay them well. So that's around what I pay depending on the task. So you can find somebody that do SEO task or basic task, or maybe some maybe some support for maybe $8 an hour, something like that. But that's as low as it can be. All right, guys. So if you need something more qualified, if you need some legal assistance maybe, or if you need some local support, etc., you will end up paying more. But it doesn't matter, because what matters is that the task gets done in time, that your client gets a timely response, and that you get your legal stuff solved, whatever it is. All right, guys. So that's my intake on it. Again, this is all bundled inside Outsourced Skimping. The Outsourced Skimping is a great product that's being released under the Mastery PR brand, and we have put together almost 3 years of knowledge on outsourcing. All of the good, the bad, and the ugly. All of our advice is in there. Our templates, or outsourcing funnel, which is, I think, the jewel of the crown, and many other perks, so that you can actually stop worrying about outsourcing and make it an integral part of your business. All right, so that you can enjoy peace of mind, better returns, more free time, and you can focus on those tasks that matter the most. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.